This is my review for the Tryone, or Tryone, whichever you prefer, a Tryone tablet stand. I am not a paid endorser, I just would like to air my thoughts on this device that I recently bought and tried out. So I was looking for Nintendo Switch accessories on Amazon and found this thing. I was looking for a stand, like from Ori, that can allow you to charge the Switch when it's in tabletop mode. I saw some reviews below on how great it works with the Switch and I thought I would try it for myself. From what I'm seeing on the products page, this stand does not look like it was designed for the Switch in mind. The stand is primarily for tablets and smartphones at somebody's bedside, or maybe if you have a cluttered workstation and have no place to put your tablet. That's cool. But what this thing does for the Nintendo Switch has really surprised me. I have a drawing table here. I can adjust it to make it flat, but this is a great demonstration of how uneven surfaces aren't an issue with this stand. You turn this handle here to clamp the stand to the end of the table. You adjust the arm in any position you prefer, although it's pretty stiff, so you really need to squeeze it for it to move, and the head itself has a ball bearing so it can be tilted and turned in any direction. The side clamps really clamp into the Switch's Joy-Con rails, so that really adds a sense of extra stability. The ends of the stand's head rail have to be stretched out for devices to fit inside of it. You have to hold one end of the Switch to one side, and pull the other clamp open so that the Switch rests in place. The head opens as a max of 7.9 inches, so the Switch just manages to fit with it being about 7 inches long. When holding the stand with the Switch attached, it doesn't feel unsafe or heavy, the Switch is securely clamped and won't drop or fall off. Nice! One advantage that this stand has over the Switch's kickstand or even the other stands is that you can have the arm protrude past the surface of the table so that you can place with the screen as close to you and possibly your friends as possible. You don't have to huddle close to one another to play, you can adjust how high up and how close you want the Switch to be while playing, so that's cool. Here I have the tablet stand set up to my bed. Many people love being able to play Zelda while in bed. The stand could make it more convenient if you actually want to play while lying down. I'm lying in bed, and I can turn the screen so that it's at the same angles as my eyes when I am laying down. With the Joy-Cons in hand, I don't have to adjust my arms or body to accommodate either. I'm playing a high-velocity racing game, Fast RMX, while still lying in a relaxed position. I am now resting on my back, and I adjusted the stand so that now the Switch is right over my head. I'm playing Human Resource Machine with motion controls and I don't even have to point the cursor at the screen. If you want to stay in bed and play the Switch, you can do so without having to sit up to play. But even with the arm and clamps as sturdy as they are, I don't recommend going to sleep without putting it away first. And of course, with the Switch connected to the arm, you can connect a power adapter just fine. One takeaway from this is that it will wobble if something touches it. But of course what we learned from CNET's elaborate video, if you touch something it will move. But this shouldn't be much of an issue when you've got controllers and don't have to touch the screen much, if ever. For $13, a Ori stand or a stand from another company is great for what it is designed to do. For a few dollars more though, Tryone's arm is a one-of-a-kind deal for what you can do with it and how seamless it works with a Nintendo Switch. If you like to play in your bed or on a table in tabletop mode and want to charge it often during that time, or want to move it close towards you when playing, then I highly recommend it. It's a nifty device that feels of great quality and versatility that no other stands that are designed with the Switch in mind can do. Also keep in mind that the stand works with tablets in general, so even if you don't have a Switch, or don't want to use a Switch with one, you can consider other devices as well. Tryone also sells stands with bigger stamps and longer arms, but that one really isn't necessary to buy, unless you need something longer for your situation. Overall, this is a great value and I highly recommend getting one.